What I have to show you guys today is a new Remington 1100. My dad has an older one. I'm not sure what year it's from, but it's much nicer than the one I bought now. This was an affordable shotgun. I bought it for 300 bucks. So for that, I think it'll serve me well. I just want something to shoot clays with. I say that because this does have more reliability issues because it's a gassed system instead of just an inertial system semi-auto shotgun. I know some guys are much more experienced than me that use it for like 3-gun and stuff like that and will stand by it, but if it's not cleaned properly, or if the O-ring, because I'll show you guys, but it has a little O-ring, if that fails, it won't eject. Which if I was to pick it as like a home defense type shotgun, this wouldn't be my first pick. I have a bunch of pump actions that I would pick over this, and I still haven't purchased an expensive, not to say that they're all are, but I was looking at a CZ, a semi-auto, but I went with this just because of the price, and I just wanted to shoot clays. So compromise with this, it only shoots 2 3/4, does not take 3-inch shells. Still in the box, gotta put it back together. Transporting, I already took the plug out. I don't plan on doing any bird hunting with it, so I don't need the plug. Quite the opposite, I plan on throwing a extension on it, which I don't remember exact length of the barrel, if it was 26 or 28. It's a long barrel, so I can take a nice long tube and not look silly. So that's it. So this is the new one, walnut, and it looks like a matte finish. I already have a bunch of like little scratches on the top without even firing it, just from transporting. You can see, like, I can't even see that bad, but right here, just from putting the barrel on, it scratches on the inside. Remingtons, like, as far as like the actual products, I still like them. I like the 1100, I like the 870, the pump action they have. I think they're great. I would still recommend them to like absolutely anyone because I think the price is right, but quality control has dropped in Remington. And I say that because, like, I'll get back to my dad's old one, but brand new, fresh out the box. Not here, but like right here, you can't even tell. It was already rusting on both sides, which you hate to see it. You see, like, a little brown right there. And it's just like little stuff like that, and there's a bunch of cosmetic stuff with the furniture, like that. There's like a weird dot on the side. And again, 300 bucks, no complaints. It's gonna get beat up, it's gonna get shot a lot, gonna shoot clays with it, gonna go through hundreds of rounds through it. So yes, I do intend to put scratches and stuff like that. It's not like not gonna be like my prized possession. So here's what I was talking about earlier. This O-ring, which you can go and order a bunch. I don't see myself having issue like reliability if I go out, because I can take it apart and switch them out really quickly. And I am not super familiar with this because, again, my dad had the same exact one as this, but I've had him teaching me, like cleaning and maintenance, little stuff like that. So if that fails, reliability issues, you guys get it. And the engraving offers no tactical advantage. The bolt itself is also like flat black. Gonna push it back. Still ring down. Going to slide the barrel over. And again, I don't really, maybe for the sake of views, I'll make another video on how to take out the plug. But essentially, it's different than the older setup they had. This one, you push down with the screwdriver and you just twist, and then there's a little ridge in here, so you push behind that and you turn it like halfway. Comes out, plug comes out. Good. And then the same thing for an extension tube. I would take this out, and the extension would just sit on top of that with a larger spring. If you guys want to hear me complain about it more, the rubber, like what's stuck on it, looked like dried when I got it. And again, being new, it's like not what I expect. Like, it's the smallest things. I'm sure for like reliability it's fine, but like this already looks dry, like if it's old, and this being like a new shotgun. So empty, you guys saw me with the bolt for making it forward. That's it. So black walnut, looks nice. I like the stock itself, like how it's a little bit lower, so when I shoot, it just lines, it's just, I've experienced shooting this. Haven't shot this one yet. I do plan on going out and shooting clays with it. So, old one, 300 bucks. I would recommend it to absolutely anyone just looking for a affordable semi-auto to shoot clays, do some bird hunting. Wouldn't, again, because of the O-ring, because of little stuff like that, I wouldn't put it towards someone that's not experienced with like maintenance. Like, I wouldn't make this someone's first shotgun. I'd rather be like, hey, pick up an 870 instead. If you don't agree, that's fine, whatever. Old one versus new, new one versus old one, and this just has still same exact everything, but blued. The barrel, housing, everything blued, and just little detail. The engraving looks nicer, little stuff like that. The furniture, this being like old, still gloss, super nice, no rusting, and that's with like the slightest bit of care. You know, it's not, because when we go bird hunting, it'll rain, you know, crap will get in it and it'll become like a mess. Get home, we clean it, and no rush, you take care of it, it'll work. And no issue reliability with this one with O-ring, and we switch those out not super regularly, like, you know, I don't know, because people will put too much of an emphasis on that. I hope I'm not doing that also, but they do need to be replaced maybe once a year, and that's really not, you know, like it's a cheap thing. You buy a bulk pack in your set. And yeah, so nice blued gloss and gloss furniture, super nice. I don't see myself upgrading like the furniture or anything like that, because I think the walnut's fine. But here's the difference. If you were to go and buy yourself an older one, would be like putting it like, as far as what I would say would be a good price to find a used one in solid condition would be like 500-ish, which I know, like, you know, you can find them for less or more, but if I'm purchasing used, if I saw this on a shelf and it said 500, I would think that's a good deal. Because anything more than that, because I've seen some where they have them like in like super great condition from the 60s, and it's the 12 gauge and 16 gauge, and together, like, and like we buy both of them like 1,100, so they're asking for $50 more when this is not like as collectible or as whatever. And anything cheaper I've seen just have too many issues. Like, I saw some, I don't remember if it was Gun Broker where it was, but the furniture looked all chewed up, and you know, it had, you know, scratches everywhere, and it was like they want 400. It's like it's not, you know, it kind of is, but you're much better off buying a new one for cheaper, because reliability would be the same, everything like with the action itself would be the same. Just small cosmetic quality control stuff won't be there with the new one, in my experience with purchasing this one and other people's experience buying Remington now. But it's a little stuff. 500 bucks, 300 bucks, both being very solid options. Even if like, I have no experience like running 3-gun, but I've seen people that do, like, online, and they use them. So there's like, you can make it whatever you want it to be, I guess what I mean by that, because I do like this has the plug in there, because this is what my old man takes hunting. I plan to do the opposite. This is for clays. Got throw big old tube on there, hold 10 shells, and just something for fun. And that's about it. New versus old. I pick old. If I can get myself a good deal on this one. Any more than that, like if you get over 500, that gets into like, I wouldn't say better, but just more options. Like the CZ I was looking at instead of this one was like around 600, but it was because right now with everything going on, it was like I wanted the bronze finish, something that was out there. They didn't have it, and then to get it ordered, it would take longer, and it wasn't worth it. They had this in there, and I'm like, hey, 300 bucks, good deal, I'll take it. I'll sign, make paperwork, and now I will take it out, make further videos on that, and that's gonna be it for this video. Old new Remington versus old Remington. Remington 1100. I think it's a solid shotgun, very affordable. I'm like entry to semi-auto shotguns. That's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching.